this morning, Aaron Carotta is in Ishpeming learning more about the Partridge Creek Farms and Earth Day. Good morning, Aaron. Anything sprouting out there yet?
It is, Vicky. We haven't got to it yet, which I'm looking forward to because that'll be my first hoop house. But I'm inside the building of some place that opened last year called Partridge Creek Farm, and I've got some pretty impressive staff behind me that's going to show us everything that's here right here. I'll give you a quick update, but incubator location is where we're going to go in the next half hour. This is two different hoop houses, some famous people behind that and a lot of history behind that. As we move down, the Elks location is where they're going to have the Potluck on Sunday, which is free to the public. And then the Perkins location is a really neat program that they're doing called Farm to School, where the kids get involved, and all this is donated to the Partridge Creek Farm. So a lot of good things going on here. We're going to see what sprouts up next when we come back in the next half hour. For right now, I'm Aaron Carotta, live, TV6 News.
A great weekend for...
So this morning, Aaron Carotta is at Partridge Creek Farm in Ishpeming telling us about a big potluck coming up this weekend. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, Vicki. I've got some great people with me, and it is a potluck for all benefiting Earth Day
and this amazing program that they have behind me called the Partridge Creek Farm. The first person I'm going to start with is Anna. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning.
You've got a lot of things going on. Tell me about just two of them.
Well, the biggest thing that we have going on is our Earth Day event on Sunday, the 22nd. It's from 10 to 4. The potluck starts at noon. We will be providing chili, but we welcome everyone to bring a dish to pass. And then between the hours of 10 to 4, we'll be having volunteer opportunities, plant starting, transplanting some of the plants that we have in our incubator site into larger pots. So lots of experiences for different workshops and that kind of thing.
And we're going to get to that incubator site in the next half hour, which we're really excited about. But the guy who kind of puts that together is Dan.
Hello, and good morning.
Good morning to you, Dan. You're my favorite. We've been having a lot of fun over here, guys, but they're all friends of mine now.
Okay, so anyway, Sunday, this coming Sunday is our great Earth Day event. It's going to be at the Elks in Ishpeming, and we're going to be doing a lot of planting. We have to plant 120 trays of starts, and we have to get them over to our greenhouse. And we're building a bunch of trays and racks for these trays. So we're going to be taking a lot. These are seeds. This is, believe it or not, this is parsley seeds, and we also have a number of. We're going to be planting all kinds of seeds. These we harvested ourselves, and but we're going to be putting up in 120 trays this size everything from broccoli and cauliflower. We're transplanting seedlings. We're getting ready for a big season of bringing food to our community. We have farm-to-school programs. We have Great Lakes recovery programs. We've got community programs, and we want to grow a lot of food. Our goal...
Are there any techniques to actually planting them in there when you do this at home?
Oh, yes, okay, of course. Now, like for something like this, we might just do a broadcast spread of seeds over the whole thing. We have to get every little nook and cranny, so there's a lot of...
Dan, if they don't want to go outside, can they do this on the kitchen table at home?
Oh, yes, absolutely. You can grow them right in your front window. You can bring, at this event, you can bring some of these home.
Wealth of information, but you're going to take us to the actual location next, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I want to
show you. And it's Alex.
Yes.
Alex is with Taste the Local Difference. How are you?
Great to see you again. Okay. I'm doing wonderful.
Thanks for putting this all together.
Yeah.
You have one of the ingredients that's going to be at the potluck.
Yeah, so Happy Day Farm, it's actually a farm in Bark River, is donating all of the grass-fed beef that I'll be using to make a chili to provide to all of our volunteers. And it just kind of shows that those great connections that come even throughout the UP. And it's a great way to celebrate Earth Day, right, is all of these wonderful farmers and this program getting together. So we really would like to see the community there, as well as if there's restaurants that want to participate in the potluck, including individuals.
That is amazing. Vicki, this is going to be the next half hour. We are actually going to film for the first time outside because it's warming up and the sun's coming up. And I got 3 great ingredients and 3 roots to this whole community. So for right now, I'm Aaron Carotta.
And one Earth Day celebration is happening in Ishpeming. TV6's Aaron Carotta is telling us how some local food is part of the plans for Sunday. Good morning again, Aaron.
Good morning, Andrew. It is, because it's kind of a potluck, which means if you farm it, you can bring it. It's all part of the program. Right, Dan?
Yeah. Hey, listen, so here we are in a Upertopia that was created by our local inventor named Earl Senchuk. Now, this is all about season extension. Here it is, April 20th. We're below freezing. We got 3 feet of snow outside, and and we're growing plants. And we've got a couple of Earl's inventions here that we implement here at the Partridge Creek Farm.
And for those of you who don't know Dan Perkins is the farm director of the entire Yooper area, or Ishpeming.
Well, Partridge Creek Farm.
But we're in a hoop house. This is my first hoop house. Tell me let's just start with the first plant.
Well, these are a bunch of starts. We're getting ready for the season. We've got 5 sites around Ishpeming, and we've got farm-to-school programs. We're growing plants in the schools as well. So here we are trying to get some plants going for the season.
You used a keyword that it's called seasonal extension?
Yeah, a season extension. We are in zone 3, which means we get lots of cold weather, and getting plants to go full cycle is a challenge. But it's a very viable challenge. We've got we eat $500 million worth of food in the Upper Peninsula every year, and we import 92% of it. We'd like to make a lot more of that local. It's a $500 million economic opportunity, and what we believe is that farming also has a great backdrop for all kinds of social work. We can get involved with our communities, our kids, anybody who wants to get healthy again, spiritually, physically, in all sorts of ways. We can use farming to get to them. And so that's part of the goal of Partridge Creek Farm.
If they don't have these seeds already planted, can they bring some food for the event at this Sunday?
Yes, this event is a great way to see what we're doing. At the Elks Club in Ishpeming, we are having a nice event for Earth Day. We're going to be, again, putting tons of plants together, 120 trays of new starts, and bringing them to our hoop house. And
a couple of actual classes too, right?
Oh yeah, and then we've got a great potluck and just a number of displays showing what we do with Farm to School, with Great Lakes Recovery Centers, with the community gardens. So anybody who wants to come and check out what we're doing, please come down this Sunday, the 22nd, to the Elks Club in Ishpeming.
That's great, Dan. And you're also, if they can't come, you can just take a tip from Dan. He's going to be running for council, guys. Dan is, you're just a great guy. We've been friends for a little bit, but anyway, that's the scoop of what's going on for Earth Day. It's our last day in the week, and we're in a hoop house, and we're going to send it back to you now.